Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Jeff Grant, SBR contributor, and today we're going to be giving you a total play for the game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. How you doing this morning, Jeff?
This is one of the more interesting matchups of the week and one of the more interesting betting odds and total of the entire 2014 campaign, Dax. I'm really excited to talk about it.
Yeah, man. The Eagles actually got some well-deserved rest this last week as they had their bye, and I'm pretty sure they're going to want to continue to build off of that impressive shutout win against the Giants in Week 6. But knowing that the Cardinals have a healthy Carson Palmer back and they can be very dangerous, especially against a weak D like Philly, could Philadelphia actually slow down Arizona's offense in this game?
I like Philadelphia's defense more than the offense in this matchup. 254 yards they allowed against the Giants. That was a season low. The Giants have a very similar offense in terms of Eli Manning. I think he likes to throw the ball downfield since he came out of Ole Miss. The same exact formula that Carson Palmer out of USC really built a reputation of throwing the ball downfield. The problem is, Dax, Palmer's been dealing with a nerve injury in his shoulder. He is close to 100%. But when you look at the numbers, yes, you think about the Arizona Cardinals and Palmer throwing it down the field, but Arizona ranks 29th in the NFL in yards gained per play.
But Arizona has also done a tremendous job protecting the ball this year, man. I mean, they only have a +7 turnover ratio, which is pretty damn good in my opinion. But, you know, how important is that stat for the Cardinals as they go up against one of the top teams in the league, man?
Absolutely imperative, because we know it's tempo, 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 and Chip Kelly is going to want to get it going offensively coming out of the bye, as Philadelphia ranks last in the NFL in red zone scoring in terms of scoring touchdowns in that area. And it's all about protecting the football, something that Palmer did not do very well at the beginning of his career. He has done so in 2014, but you also have to remember in that statistic that it's Arizona quarterbacks, because there's been 3 signal callers under center for Bruce Arians, the second-year head coach in Arizona.
All right, my man. So what are we going to see here, an over or an under pick?
You know what? I'm going to go with the under here. I found this total to be fascinating when looking at the fact that at Pinnacle Sports, one of the sharpest books in the game, has not moved off the opening number of 48 the entire week. And why is that significant? Because this is one of those premier games with a point spread of 3 or less. You know the public loves to get involved in that type of situation. Also, Philadelphia coming off the bye, you'd think that bettors would possibly think that the offense would come alive. So I find it fascinating that that number has not moved. And if you look, these teams have faced each other in 3 consecutive years. Yes, this is just the second year with Arians at Arizona and Kelly at Philadelphia, but last year's meeting, both teams were rolling into that game just like this year. 657 combined total yards in last year's meeting. Philadelphia was held to 307 on its home field, and Arizona did that defensive performance, a lot of the same players back for that unit, despite the fact that it had a 3-0, a -3 turnover differential in that game. Arizona doing a better job controlling the football, so I'm going to look for this one to go under the total once again.
All right, good stuff, my man. As always, Jeff, it's a pleasure talking football with you, and I look forward to doing this again next Monday, man.
Thank you.
No problem. For SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.